What up, y'all? Your boy Brick Street Sprite in the building, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hoolie Vision. Daylyt, man. I've been watching some interviews with Daylyt. Some hip hop is real shit. And he just been saying, like, okay. He's had some good points, man. I just wanted to turn the camera on real quick because I just wanted to, for one, extend on a couple of things that he said, as well as give my opinion on a few things. But first of all, I heard the beginning of that Hip Hop is Real video where he blog, where he is giving his rundown of the Volume 7 event, you know what I'm saying, and what happened and what transpired and what he thought happened and how at the beginning of that shit, like, it sounds like he's kind of giving Sue Surf props, like giving him props and saying that this is the best position for him and that he can do more for the culture by being an analyst and being a battle rapper than even battling right now. All that sounded good and sounded like, but y'all know that everything that Daylyt does is calculated, like really calculated. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do anything without thinking about it like 1,000 times first. You know what I'm saying? Even all the antics, all that shit was super calculated for the response. You know what I'm saying? For, like, bro, that's why his name got out there like it did. You know what I'm saying? But when he was sounded like he was giving Sue Surf compliments. I also wanted to talk about that Lux interview too, from the other day on Hip Hop is Real, if I'm correct. But he was actually dogging Sue Surf that whole time when he said he's unbiased and said that this is a good look, which it is a pretty good look for him, but he's far from unbiased. Like, if you really listen to what Sue Surf says at the end of some of those battles, it's obvious that he favors, like, his brotherhood homeboys, you know what I'm saying? His brotherhood bros, his Illuminati homies, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever that shit may be. His little secret society homies, you know what I'm saying? That's who he supports and who he favors. He's biased. He is biased. And what he said about Danny, when he beat Arsenal and he tried to downplay Danny's victory by saying, well, when you win that first round like that, it just kind of seems like you won. Get the fuck out of here with that, man. But Daylyt wasn't complimenting him, if that's what you thought he was doing. He was dogging him. He was dissing him on some subliminal shit. He was sending him shots, though. Straight up. That's all he was doing for that whole fucking video, was sending shots. But I disagree with what he said about K-Shine. That K-Shine losing the Chilla battle, which he did, doesn't completely negates him from ever being able to battle Daylyt. When Daylyt has lost mad battles, let's keep it a buck. Whether he was not motivated for the battle or whatever the reason might have been for him not battling or not being dope or not coming correct, he's lost multiple battles. He's been on the other side and the receiving end of some dirty fucking 30s. And one of them was Mickey Fax, by the way, who is a dope rapper. Mickey Fax is dope, but he shouldn't have beat fucking Daylyt. Come on, y'all. But Mickey Fax is slept on as far as his pen. His pen is actually really nice. He has an incredible pen. You know what I'm saying? I think he's one of the better, like, I wouldn't say that he necessarily left battle rap, but like, he was one of the better people that were involved with the industry to come back to battle rap. I thought he had a few good performances. Like, who was it that he lost to? DNA, right? But even that was a decent performance. DNA was just too much. I also wanted to talk about DNA, but Daylyt was dogging Surf that whole battle, but I don't agree with, or that whole interview, or at the beginning of it at least. But when it sounded like he was complimenting him, he was sending hella shots at him. But really, him saying that K-Shine can't battle him because he lost is just, Chilla is asinine as hell. And anybody that thinks that's correct has a short ass memory, because Daylyt has mad L's, bro. Look back if he would have been on point all the time, he probably wouldn't have half those L's, or damn near all of them. But whatever the case may be, he still lost those battles. You know what I'm saying? He lost hella battles. Look it up. He's lost mad battles, bro. I can think of several off the top. Mickey Fax, Passwords. Like, bro, he's lost multiple battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, look it up. Even that Chilla battle, he arguably lost that. That's a debatable battle, but I'm talking about Chilla and Daylyt. Why don't they rematch? That would be a crazy rematch with the level that both of them is at right now. That's what I wanted to speak on as well, as a rematch between them. I also wanted to speak on DNA because I just feel like he's not getting enough respect right now for what he's done. With his style, no gun bars, reinventing himself after like 1,000 fucking battles. Come on, man. He deserves props for that alone. That he changed that he still, after 12 years in the game, I've been watching DNA battle since 2007 or some shit. And not only, because he came from Grind Time. URL was not first with him. He came from Grind Time. Not only does he still have the ability to reinvent himself, but now he's going no gun bars and really being honest with himself and everybody. That deserves just the fact that he was able to evolve still after this much time and that many battles. That alone he should be commended for and handed flowers. But man, I think we really need to start speaking about him being considered. I don't know, man. Like, it almost seemed like, see, I don't know. I can't really call him a Mount Rushmore dude because who would you replace? You know what I'm saying? On Mount Rushmore with him. But he is one of those dudes that should be considered like one of the greats, man. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, I think that he should be given his flowers and considered as one of the greats. I see too many people still, oh, he ain't talking about guns no more, blah, blah, blah. Too many people complaining about that shit. Like, yo, what he's doing is incredible. After the amount of battles that he's already been involved in, to evolve to another DNA and to shed that skin is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I just think that he has a lot of ability and should be commended for that and given his flowers for that. And yeah, I'm about to roll up. But I also watched that Next battle against Quban, and I thought Next won the battle. I gave Quban the first round, and I gave Next the second and third rounds. He turned up, man. I love his energy, man. He's got like he's got a really good trajectory. Like he's got a bright future in this shit. Quban wasn't horrible. He wasn't horrible. His last couple of rounds were too short though. Like I understand, like Jizza said on the Woo shit back in the day. What'd he say? Half short and twice strong. You know what I'm saying? As far as make your rhyme, what that means is make your rhymes less long, but twice as strong. You get what I'm saying? Shorten your shit, but strengthen it. You get what I'm saying? A shorter, more impactful round means more than a longer, less impactful round. You get what I'm saying? So, but Quban shit just wasn't impactful enough. You know what I mean? He lost the battle to Next. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I didn't write no bars down from that. But Next is a crazy. There was even a little shoving match that got it, or like a little yelling match that got in between those dudes. I don't know if they were yelling. They just they had a little moment. You know what I'm saying? Between them where there was like a little disagreement, I think. Or just like, I'm not feeling your vibe and how you carrying yourself right now type shit. But either way, it was an entertaining battle. Next won the battle. Easy, I think. 2-1. He won the second and third clear. Quban did edge the first round, so I give him a round, and he wasn't horrible, but Next was better. Next got a lot of Next. I like Next, man. And I think that he can definitely be a star in this shit. He's got the potential. He just needs to hone a few things in. He needs to hone his delivery in a little bit. And I feel like with his writing style, he says things that a lot of people think won't make sense for some reason. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people do that, but there's something to be said about people that can say something that's not simple, but still be digestible. You get what I'm saying? To the crowd. So, but some people don't care about that, like Daylyt or Chilla or somebody that just an ill writer. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about that. You know what I mean? So, the Lux interview I watched the other day, where he was answering to the shots, people calling him out. He He basically said that basically what he said is that everyone's trying to climb the Mortal Kombat tower to get to him. You know what I'm saying? Like once people find themselves, you know what I'm saying? Lux is the one that they want to test themselves with. That's why Lux is seen, because people be wondering why Lux is seen as the best. Because Lux is the one everybody calls out and tests themselves by. He's the measuring stick. That's why. He's the fucking measuring stick of battle rap. When you found yourself and want to test your abilities, you call out Lux. That's why he's the best and can demand the most money. You know what I'm saying? That's the point that I wanted to get out real quick, is that point. Because I see a lot of people saying, I don't think Lux is the best. The people make Lux the best by calling him out. Whether you think he is or not, I think he's one of the best writers. One of the best performers, definitely one of the best writers. But all these dudes, when they find themselves, they call out Lux because they want to test themselves. That's why he's considered the best, because all the best put him up on that pedestal. When the best think you the best, then you probably the best, man. You know what I'm saying? Put it that way. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, then it's probably a fucking duck. I know I'm kind of all over the place right now. I just wanted to film a little bit longer of a blog and kind of get some shit off my chest. And just talk about some of the shit I wanted to talk about. I wasn't really able to record a video longer than like 4 or 5 minutes because I was having technical difficulties with my equipment over here and with my phone in general. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just happy to be able to talk my shit for a little longer than like 4 minutes. You know what I mean? But also, I don't know, man. I just think that, how can I say this, man? How can I say this? Matter of fact, nah, we're going to leave that alone. We're going to talk about Chilla and K-Shine as well, because I just watched that battle. You know what I'm saying? Chilla bodied K-Shine. First of all, Chilla bodied K-Shine. Straight up. All 3 rounds. 3-0. 3-0. And when he did that wire rebuttal, when he was trying to reconnect the mic, oh man, that was the ill rebuttal, and the whole place sold it too by going nuts. You know what I mean? I wanted to quickly, because I just watched it, so I wanted to give y'all my feelings of it, my fresh feelings of it. You know what I'm saying? But it was fire, man. It was fire. You know what I'm saying? Fire battle. But Chilla obviously won. I think Chilla 30'd him. K-Shine, a great performer, but at a volume, when it's it does seem like lately he's gotten to the point where it's more performance than actual substance. You get what I'm saying? And Chilla always has substance. That Matrix fucking scheme was crazy. Crazy, bro. Like, man, he's the kingpin for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Kingpin for a fucking reason. But he won 3-0 against Shine. Let's not even play. I've watched it 3 times now, and it hasn't gotten any closer. K-Shine has become more performance than substance. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that, but I do still want to see Shine against Daylyt. I would love to see that, but I'd love to see Daylyt against Lux. So there's multiple matchups that I want to see right now that everybody wants to see, but Lux, I think, okay, Daylyt would be the first person that Lux will have to see, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a buck. That's the matchup motherfuckers want to see between the 2 fucking demigods, you know what I'm saying? Clashing. That's what people want to see, you know what I mean? Let me know who y'all want to see battle Lux. Let me know who you think won the Chilla K-Shine battle. You know what I'm saying? Also, Daylyt made this will probably be my last point of this blog, but Daylyt made a great point he was talking about, it was just a video that he just dropped, talking about battle rap media and how it was created. And that it was basically created by trolls, because it was created by the comment sections, because at first, battle rap was in the streets. Then it went to the internet, which gave the comment sections a voice. He says all this in the video he just dropped, so you can go watch it if I don't do it enough justice, you know what I'm saying? which gave the comment sections a voice, which then gave Caps and Chris Unbiased and these dudes, it gave birth to those guys, which kind of created, you know what I mean, battle rap media. Even though if you really know your history, you know Star from the Star Report with his snitch ass is one of the first fucking battle rap media motherfuckers attached to the URL back then. Look into that shit. Norbs, I think, would even bring that up. You know what I'm saying? But because Norbs and Star are mad close, and Norbs was involved since day one. You know what I'm saying? So they're homies. That's why he was involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's that connection. But basically what Daylyt was saying is that battle rap media was kind of created by trolls in the comment sections, and basically there was more people that couldn't understand bars very well or evaluate bars than could. So battle rap media pushed for it to be more about entertainment than who was lyrically better. When battle rap was created, it was about who was lyrically better. It was about who's the better lyricist, who's the better, you know what I'm saying? Now it's about just entertainment, not about the bars as much. It's about everything, like the performance, the antics, and all that, when it used to be all about lyrics, bars. And he was saying that, and I kind of agree with him because I was around back then. And if you're alive and were old enough to be around back then, you know it's the facts that it was created that way. It was a lot of people trolling and shit like that. Also, a lot of the people that were talking about it weren't rappers. So they weren't, and I'm not saying if you're not a rapper, you can't evaluate bars, because some people can, but not everybody can. And if you're not a writer, some of them can't evaluate bars. So then they made it more and more about the entertainment and less about the bars. You know what I'm saying? That's why until this COVID era, the people with the fire pens have kind of been looked down on. And now I'm glad that they're thriving. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily looked down on, but they didn't get the credit that they deserved, or be praised the way they should be, or even get their flowers the way they should. You know what I'm saying? Because of the big stages and all these dudes with their antics and performances, which is dope, man. I like the entertainment part. I like all of it. But I understand his point. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Now you're seeing the writers get their credit because there's no big crowds, and it's the COVID era. But for so long, Chilla, all these dudes who are great writers, Danny, they were all, JC, they were all like not considered necessarily even top tier. You know what I'm saying? Just top tier writers. You know what I mean? But they weren't even considered top tier battlers necessarily. But now look at how things have changed. You know what I mean? Now they're like considered the best of the best. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Crazy how shit happens and how shit changes. The internet changed the shit a whole lot. Battle rap used to be all about who had the best bars. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was about. You know what I'm saying? You don't even need a camera there. You could literally just audio tape the shit, and you could get, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the dope, like I remember hearing audio of like the Busy Bee, Cool Mo D battle back in the day. I didn't see footage. I heard audio of it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I just agree. I agree with that point. You know what I'm saying? Period. But let me know, man, what y'all think about all of this shit. Because I'm about to roll up and get blowed. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be able to get back to filming decent blogs again, and not have to keep it to like fucking 4-5 minutes because technologically I'm like fucking ignorant. You know what I mean? I'm not the best with technology. So, but now I'm back tight, at least for now. You know what I'm saying? So it's your boy, man, Brick Street Sprite. Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hooli Vision. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how you feel about any of this shit, man. That's just some things I wanted to talk about. That's all. You know what I mean? I'll be back with another blog soon, tonight, in the morning, something, man. I'll be back at you with more content. You already know, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Throw something in the comments if you want me to talk about something. If you got something you want to holler at me about, let's have a conversation. Let's have some dialogue. You already know what time it is. I'm out of here. 1.